I got popcorn. I'll wait until you guys can hear me do this with my popcorn. They're not that crunchy. It's kind of squeaky. It squeaks on my teeth. Or if I put more. Maybe you can hear crunch better. My popcorn has cheese in it. It's cheese popcorn. I mean cheese flavor popcorn, not actual cheese on top of popcorn, but cheese flavor popcorn. Very, very yummy. I wanted to make popcorn and coffee like snacks. Because I feel like I finished most puzzles that I guess. We're just watching a movie or something, I don't know. Hi guys, welcome to shifting. How was your shifting? Your plan, your shifting experience? I just came to say hello. You did? On the moon? Well, you gotta say bye now because we're finding out the truth or something. A good shift. It was a good shift. I'm glad. We've emerged from the Schrodinger's box, huh? Okay. I don't know. Hi, guys. Hi. Konkitsu. Kon. Again, I'm sorry. I'm just starting my first stream of the day. It's been quite crazy. I took a long break. My companiki were going insane. Miami, why doesn't she ever stream? And I was like, yeah, you know what? Okay, fine. I guess I can do a short stream today. Konkitsu! Yeah, I almost forgot about you guys. For real. I don't even know. What was the name of my community? Campaign? Nickel? Campaign? Something? Folks campaign voting? I forgot your name. What was your name again? Who are you? Campaign icky? I see you guys are very icky. Campaign icky. Nickelback? Okay, look at his photograph. I'm ready to just play no more. While I'm eating popcorn in the back. I guess we go though. You mean the graffiti with the lions?
Yeah, the one on floor B.
Oh fuck, my ears. Oh shit, 60. Hold on, I'm keeping this open.
I think it's an anagram, just like on floor A.
What's your Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get... The man on the moon rules the infinite time.
How the fuck did you get that again? What the fuck? Okay, now do the one with the two milkmen make comedy.
So they stuck an extra one in ninth.
The man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior at Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose. To transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Vi.
So, what are you getting at?
My God, you're slow.
Uh-huh.
You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. I think they're going to send us back 45 years ago?
Yeah, I'd bet on it.
So the ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Tenmyoji was talking about?
I think so.
161, of course, my... Oh, thank you. That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from that same time period before. It... Actually... Why bring us here and then send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Fui ego eris.
Let's go! I thought we were in the wrong timeline. Let's fucking go! The grave! The one in the garden!
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
Okay. Return and I'm back into the pressure exchange chamber.
What are you doing? Did you forget something?
We're going to go have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You didn't need me to spell it out? The person behind all this.
You mean Akane?
What?
I'll take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there.
Finally.
You please.
It's all connecting.
I'm coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
I'm going to then. So am I. Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yeah. You know her real well.
Wait,
No, yeah, she does. Everyone is connected to her. They're all connected through Akane.
you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Shut up! Just shut up! Come if you want to. We don't need to do roll call. Once we get there, Akane can explain everything. It's connecting, it's starting to connect. I'm literally the meme with the popcorn and the alcohol and hand pointing at the screen. I was like, oh, I know that. I'm seeing the connection. So we can go back? Anytime, huh? I didn't know we could have gone back. I guess no one actually tried to go back, huh?
Clever. The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to
Ah, there was... Yeah, I remember now. Okay, I was like, damn, I thought I can...
it. And it looks like I was right.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah, the grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are she's alive. Just in the grave. Let's move! To the garden! Ahoy! Let's go, my little gnomes! Oh! You got gnomed! Bee garden.
Is Akane really under here?
I think
What
so.
should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
No. I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. You see that keyhole on the grave? If I just insert this here. That's why we had to redo the games. So we can have the key with us in the right timeline. Smart. Okay, makes sense. I was wondering why she was. Oh!
What is this? It doesn't look like a coffin.
Yeah, it's a treatment pod.
Whoa! Is she awake?
Oh my god.
It is, isn't it?
Oh shoot! We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside. No good. I think it's locked.
What?
Treatment pod TP00. Stage 1 defrosting complete.
Oh!
Stage 2 will be complete in 10 minutes. Once
Okay.
stage 2 is complete, the lock will automatically disengage.
Cold sleep, okay. These pods can put people in cold sleep. It's just something like CAS to freeze human bodies without destroying the cells.
So, Ms. Akane's like an ice cube?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
we gotta wait till she melts?
Yeah.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9. A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one. Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior. I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding. That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
What do you mean?
Let me begin at the beginning. You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories.
Could have been an email.
That's why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories. puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension. That was the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Wait. Hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi. But what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories. Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you. In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is... Yes, I suppose I should explain. Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand.
Okay.
First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California. Correct?
Yes.
California.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped,
Sorry, that was a yeah. I'm sorry. I take my yeahs seriously. I know you don't care, but yahing in my territory is serious business, okay?
your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are
Oh.
you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Now that explains
Yes.
it.
In preparation for this day.
That's why you guys look so good.
What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking. As I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power. You understand? This is why we brought you here, Clover.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform a prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind. Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were about to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline. Without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust.
Wow.
This history exists because of your presence.
Thank you, Alice.
Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark. Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover. You are able to access the fourth dimension. Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yeah.
Jumpy!
We needed you.
Jumpy love. Does that count as a nice? Is 169 considered a nice number? Is that part of the family? One nice? Yeah, I guess one nice spam in chat, please. Make sure you have one nice, otherwise you look weird if you type only nice. Okay, one nice. Yeah, one nice. Yeah, you look kind of weird not typing one nice though. Nice.
You to resonate with Sigma and Phi. So we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh?
That's so sweet.
He
No
kept
more
saying
one
he
night.
couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What kid would turn that down?
I wish we would have had more about Quark. We haven't heard about him in the third game. I know I'm cutting in and out. I was just thinking, I wish we would have seen like a grown-up Quark being like, holy shit, he's developing the shifting powers himself. He'll learn. He's one of the Jedis. But we're learning jack shit about him. We don't even know what the fuck he's doing nowadays. Hello, Tenma, but she's stinky AF. I ain't stinky. I'm eating cheese popcorn though. You want some? Welcome, Mr. Furious. Oh, he wasn't born in Zero Time Dilemma. Zero Time Dilemma was not the third game. Was not the game. No, it was. No, Zero Time Dilemma is somewhere past and future. It's literally in the future and past at the same time because it's making this circle of how do I explain it? It's weird. I don't know how to explain the timeline in Zero Time Dilemma. It's somewhere. I don't know how to explain.
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot.
It's a weird paradox.
As soon as we got in, it headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out. And when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Ah, okay, I didn't know that.
Now, Dio. His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
Myrmidon.
He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago. Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward. That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given two tasks.
I have a question. Question, because I'm getting confused and I want this clarified before I go further and being annoying. Free the Soul. Is it the same organization as the Myrmidons? Or is it different? I keep confusing that. What's up? It's different. Yes? It's the same thing. It's different. Okay, I'm getting different answers. Let's calm down a bit. They are part of the Free the Soul. Yes, they work for Free the Soul. Okay, in 999, has it ever been explained furthermore? Because I don't think they ever brushed upon this. Maybe briefly, but not even. Why was Snake, Clover's brother, in those robes and everything like that? I mean, he was in the casket, but that's about it. Was he part of it? Were they trying to initiate him? What's the whole idea? I keep having that image of him in the robes and everything. His clothes were swapped. Ah, so that the other guy who swapped clothes with it, was part of the Free. Okay, I'm a dumbass. I was thinking, what are we doing with Snake? I'm a dumbass. You're right. Yeah, they did swap clothes. This one guy, and then Ace killed him, thinking that was Because Ace cannot see faces. Okay, I remember now. Thanks, guys. You're cool. You're chill.
First was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed, at least not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan.
Ace was funded by the brother,
If you
no?
cannot murder
Yeah.
Akane and win the game,
Okay.
destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper. We can set Brother aside for now, though. May I proceed?
So brother can also see the future. We were curious.
Excellent. That explains everyone. save
Mind
Tim,
hack!
Luna, and myself. Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves.
Oh, brother was Delta. I was thinking it was a completely different guy because they showed like the pictures, the drawing with this guy, and they're supposed to all look the same like Dio because, you know, cloning and stuff. Because he cloned himself. That's what it was in the law. If it was Delta, big brother, but that doesn't make a bit of sense though. Does it? Hmm? Delta planned it all, yes. Saw the future from others. He knew Dio was necessary for AB. No, I know he's Phi's brother. I know the whole idea of that. Kind of makes it funny that his name is Big Brother because he is a big brother. Q. A lot of VLRs ending Recon because they thought it wouldn't get a sequel. His motives are very complex, Tenma. The entire thing is giving me a headache. I'm overthinking it. I'm thinking like, wait, but this is mentioned like this in this way? And then you're telling me it's that, connected to that? It's a bit weird. I do know Delta has mind hacking. He can do mind control to some degree. Because Delta is question mark on our side. And he wants us to be able to fight. And be motivated. No, the whole fucking stupidest ending ever is to have motivation. To have fucking motivation. To fight on the... You needed motivation. I remember. Man.
At a later time. Would that be alright with you? Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
You've already met him, Sigma. In another timeline.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, well, I saw a hologram of him. I still don't know who he is. I still don't know now. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Stage 2 is complete. TP00 unlocking.
Cool pirate though. I
It
want
looks
that
like
eye
it's
patch.
finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah. Let's do it. 172. I got a crunchy corn. I like crunching on the hard ones.
Okay. Let's get started then. Ready?
I'm ready. I'm getting the crunchy bits. 1 second, I like eating those. Yeah, anytime. Anytime. I love crunching the crunchy popcorn.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm done. That's not Akane. That's... Is that the original Sigma? Holy fuck. Because I don't remember if I'm a clone or not. That's Sigma. Bim bam boom. Bim bum. Boom boom. Yeah, we remember this scene. But wait. If the person in the pod was the same I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse. Who was wearing Kay's armor?
You finally noticed. Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
No! Oh my god!
Yes,
Get out of here! Witch! Witch! Get out!
Akane Korashiki.
What?
It's you. June. I mean, Akane. From. But you're old.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time, Clover. Or you, Junpei.
Junpei?
Akane. Long time no see.
Jumpy! Connie! My mind was still reeling. It felt like all the air has been knocked out of me. Was all I could do to not collapse right then and there.
When? How long?
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse?
Yes? Do you want my room? Fuck!
Once you saved me, you went back to your future. Your minds did, at least. I carried your bodies to the third AB room, and then took Dio's to the fifth. After that, I went into the first room and borrowed Kay's armor.
Oh.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the sixth room. You couldn't have been in Kay's armor.
No, it was me. In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio. You two saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat.
The cat is
Your
alive!
actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
Oh, what? No, that's nuts!
Alright, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
That's quite simple. The man in front of you.
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
What about the memory loss?
Why is
For
no
my
one questioning that he looks like
I
me?
confess that I lied.
Am I not him?
He, on the other hand, was telling
You
the
want
truth.
popcorn?
Large doses of soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large dose.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
What is happening?
I've never seen him before.
Me either.
What is happening?
Total stranger.
Hey, come on. What are you guys saying? Right here? Same face?
Are you all right, Mr. Sigma?
What?
Did you hit your head or something?
Huh? What? It didn't make any sense. Why didn't they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
What does that mean? Dio called me an old fart at some point. When I wanted to get rid of my arm, Dio called me oh my god, if I'm gonna be an old man, oh my fucking god, no way.
Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future. From 45 years ago.
I looked around frantically. A pond! I ran to it and threw myself down onto my knees. Crawling on all fours, I approached the edge. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, damn it. Slowly, slowly, appear into the pond looking for my reflection. Ah! I am Zero!
It's your face,
An old
Dr.
man,
Sigma
Zero!
Klein.
Sigma
Although to
Klein?
the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now. Zero, the mastermind of the AB project.
I kind of foreshadowed that at some point, but I wasn't expecting to be right! I'm a genius, I wrote this game! Holy shit! It was me!
No,
I'm the writer to this
it's
bullshit
the truth.
game!
Fighting it isn't going to do you any good.
Whoa!
Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor!
You will be. A pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
You're lying!
No, I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him. His
Create?
name is Kyle Klein, your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself. 23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle. Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When
Oh my
I
God, he
said
does look
I
like a
was
Kyle,
born and
goddamn.
raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth's. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal human ones. But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it.
Ever
It
since?
kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
He's not an AI. He's my clone. He's wearing that suit every single day. He doesn't know how to take it off. Where does he shit? How do you shit in that suit? Imagine the fucking smell of that man. Why would future me create a clone?
He was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place.
That's smart in a way, a plan B. Huh.
I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before. That isn't all they mean, though. The A also means anima, and the B means body. Anima is another word for the soul or the consciousness.
I remember now. I'm sorry I paused because I'm still amazed. That's why they never showed my face. They never showed my face. And you know the animations that they show of him? Well, I was thinking like, why does he look so skinny? I thought I was more muscular than this. I was like, God damn, holy shit, this is amazing.
Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
So the future person goes into the past person?
Sigma, do you remember the note you found in the garden?
You mean this, right?
Yes. Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this.
I'm looking.
It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making.
Jesus Christ.
A is where everything began. December 25th, 2028. You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness. From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074.
Whoa.
You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old. Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future.
Jesus.
I believe that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity. The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out. Moving on. If you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074. That is today.
Whoa. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You were all infected with Radical 6. The virus slowed your brain down. So yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes.
That is true, slow brain. Stupid
Now
brain,
comes the
Pepega.
important part.
Pepega brain, of
After
course.
this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D. April 13th, 2029. You will return to your younger body.
But that's the same day as the reactor explosions.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened. The story does not end there, however. The line continues.
Hi!
After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B. But this time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster than normal. Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body until you reach point B. Do you remember when B is, Sigma?
January 25th, 2074. 36 hours ago.
Correct. That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
Point A. December 25th, 2028.
Yes. His
Holy shit!
consciousness will go back in time 45 years. For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger body. While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
Is this Zero Time Dilemma? When he says like I'm not old in this old body. Zero Time. He's in Zero. Oh, they're connecting. Char, I'm getting it. Kampaniki, I'm getting it. Holy fuck, I understand a video game. Holy shit.
That's correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at sea.
It's rotating.
I suppose you could put it that way. But look at this illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them?
Hold on, I'm
You
crunching
get
on
one
bones.
single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path, with one exception. Exactly. Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
The Radical 6 got out of the test facility.
Yes. By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
This felt so... I feel like when you play the second game... Did it feel confusing when you play the second game? The third game didn't came out. And you were wondering what the fuck are they talking about? And then third game came out and you're like, oh shit. That's quite... I don't know, it feels confusing if I think about it. So the old version of me, yada yada, I couldn't read that. By jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028.
Yes. That is why this line could not be interrupted. In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C. And for point C to happen,
I was thinking, because this section that she's explaining is like, damn, it must have felt confusing for the fans who played this without the release of third game.
Retraced history up to
Because I'm at the section, I'm like, what the fuck
so
she
that
talking
we
about?
might save humankind from destruction
And
and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Interesting. I get it. I get it. Tell me one
What
thing.
is that?
You said that point C is January 27, 2074, which is today. There's gonna be a jump, and I'll jump to April 13, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon.
Soon?
Yes.
And what's going to trigger it?
We need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Fortunately, we now have plenty of that. Thanks, ironically, to Radical 6.
Huh.
All that remains is to launch your consciousness, like a bullet from a slingshot.
And how do you propose to do that?
Didn't I tell you? A crisis. A moment balanced between life and death.
Well, shit.
That can jumpstart your
Think
brain.
fast, knucklehead, and she pulls out a gun and she
You
then
haven't
shoots.
figured it out.
Oh no.
I mean this.
Oh fuck, she actually does it! She does pull a weapon! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh fuck, she actually does it! Fine! I leapt towards them. Connor was already in motion, the knife driving towards Fi's chest. I was almost there. When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor, so that's how. I got there. So, Sigma is dead. Young Sigma is dead. In all Sigma's body. That's kinda sad. What the fuck? Oh, 07 Sigma. 07. To free ego eris. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be. Get... Jesus! Are you serious? What do you want, Theo? Is this the time when young Sigma shifted? And this is actually old Sigma that died and the shift? I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening, man. Someone died eventually. Mom, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Some of these puzzles, shit. Pure horse shit. Hated every second of it. Out of the 13 puzzles I've done, I like maybe 5 of them. Rest is shit. What else do I wanna say? The story peak. I love this story more than I like the 999 story. But I still like Zero Time Dilemma story more because it's silly and it made me laugh a bunch of times. So my order of peak is Zero Time Dilemma, What's Your Last Reward, and 999. Heresy, I know. Burn me to the stake. Burn the fucking witch. In the end, I'm the witch. Each with their own opinions. I still like Zero Time Dilemma writing. It's so fucking silly and stupid and I love it. I liked it. I would like to announce, despite being unbearable when solving puzzles, and I know the amount of times you guys yell at me, I am proud to say I have not even watched a single guide when solving these and got the golden files. Sure, maybe 2 or maybe 5 of them I got help from you guys. because I was losing my goddamn mind, but I haven't Googled. So that's something I'm proud of, okay? I'm proud of it. I am Tensai! Ichigo Tensai Kitsune desu! Okay. Something's gonna happen. Phi end. Oh? Damn, look at this fucking video game. Look at this. Fuck, so this was at the very beginning. I wanna see how many hours was this. It still says I'm missing 2 achievements. What am I missing? So the total of these hours is gonna be 80 hours of Nonari games, as in game 1 and 2. I have to do the math how long the Virtual Last Reward took me, but Nonari games 1 and 2 took me 80 hours. God damn, what a long ass video game experience, I gotta say. I do wanna say my favorite characters in this game was don't say Tenma, don't say weird, you're so fucking weird, but I actually like Dio. Dio was so unbearable, but so well written and so well voiced. I ended up liking him. I was like, damn, I hate that guy, I love him. And Tenmyoji and Junpei, I like Junpei too. I like Junpei in the first game too. I like Junpei and all. In Zero Time Dilemma, I thought he was a massive idiot, to be fair, but in this game and in 999, I like Junpei a lot too. Junpei. Alice, massive cunt. Hate her guts. Don't like her whatsoever. My sunshine, my beloved yandere sunshine, Clover, dumb as fuck. Hated the shit out of her in this game. I don't know why they bimbofied my fucking cutie patootie, but they made her so fucking dumb in this game. I hate it. Fully hate it. Now, I have some questions, you see. There's some stuff that don't quite click. Because, Fire, I'm indifferent about her, but, we see her, now, Zero Time Dilemma, something's not connecting. I know, my boy fucked a ginger in the fucking green pod. My ginger here is a robot. How does this work? Something's not connecting. I'm having questions about this. I still got game left. Okay, fine, I get it. Headquarters. 2029 April. Okay. Alright, I'm shifting.
Today is April 13th, 2029, and this is the evening news. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
No! Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! I just stared at the TV. The roar static seemed to fill the entire room. Holy shit, she went Joker. It disappeared too. Has the power gone out? I hear footsteps behind me and turn around. You!
It looks like the first step was successful.
What the fuck? You killed me!
Killed?
I guess technically you're gonna kill me 45 years from now, but still, what the fuck, bitch? Holy
Hey.
shit.
No need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
I'm okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Me and Phi?
Yes. I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump.
But there's 3 pods.
Now, you know what happens next, right?
We go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Alice and Clover, right?
Yes.
What about the third one? Who's in there?
Phi. We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen. That wasn't the Phi who jumped from point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are.
Oh.
And she still is.
Then that means that after you froze her, the point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes. The point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years.
Jesus Christ.
Sleeping in ice.
Then when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump to point A, right?
Correct.
Huh. So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick me one of those pods, huh? I wanna look young too.
We can't do that.
What the fuck? Why
You
not?
haven't figured it out?
No.
You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project. After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among
Goddamn.
other disciplines.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets.
What the
You will
fuck?
also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark.
What the fuck?
Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin.
What the fuck?
January 25th, 2074.
What the
You will
fuck?
defrost Phi and carry her to the 3rd AB room.
I think I'm still doing
Once
my
you've done
PhD.
that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
And then I change history. Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die. Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Aren't you an expert too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
So what do I need to do?
What do you mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take? When Phi and I jump to point A, what are we going to do then?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
And after that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
I'm about to tell you something funny. Then we're screwed.
So I need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility.
Yeah,
Things will be difficult. And I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Wait, how do you know it's so dangerous?
The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did I say?
That the test facility is full of traps. There was one point, a woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake, and lost your arms and your right eye.
My arms and my right eye. My eye? What the hell? What was that?
Go have a look.
When the fuck did I lose my eye? I can't remember when I lost my arms. Wait, no, my arms were... When the fuck did I lose my arm? Wait, no, the arms... I already had them mechanical back then. When the fuck did I lose my arms and eye? La Bomba ending, no? And so it's like... I remember now. Holy shit, they're connecting. Holy shit, they're connecting. Oh my fucking god, they're connecting. What, would we really be able to change the course of history? That was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stare at the darkening skies above us and steel myself I would succeed. I can do this. I will do this for humanity and a fucking snail. This fucking game. All this fucking hard work put into the law to be shot on by a fucking snail. Get the fuck out of here. So much fucking peak only to be smeared with so much shit on for a snail. That's so sad. And the beginning. Oh! Hold on, I'm seeing something. What is this? What is that? Infirmary. Did I survive?
Where?
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
Kyle!
Ah, yes. Of course. You've only just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing.
My voice!
Kyle Climb. So, I'm Dr. Climb? Zero Senior's clone?
What? How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia?
I knew who Kyle Klein was. Another history, he had been called K and worn a suit of armor. He'd worn it all his life. Kyle has been born and raised in Lunar installation. I knew everything about him. But even though I knew it, I didn't feel it. Was I really Kyle Climb? Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw his face. Sigma Climb in his younger days. I looked down. There was Dio still handcuffed. I turned back around to Luna.
What day is today?
January 27th, 2074.
Today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden. And she drew a knife and attacked Phi. How long have I been asleep?
About 5 hours in real time. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours.
So they still haven't been treated for their Radical 6?
No, they've all been given the antiviral. It just takes a while to have an effect.
I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past. It should have happened right after Akane attacked Phi, right?
Yes,
Why am I here?
the doctor carried you back here. You were in the pod in the garden.
So the person you call the doctor is Sigma Klein, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes, but how do you know that?
Dio seems to have remained unconscious.
Yes. I've been administering Soparil whenever he gets restless.
What about the others?
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark, for instance.
Oh, right. Mr. Klein.
So the sleepyhead's finally up, huh?
What are you two doing here?
You don't know where we are?
This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber. The real one.
Mm-hmm.
We were just about to get dressed and head out.
You plan to return them? To Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the
No. Yes, yaying in my mainstream, my fucking whatever this is ending. No. We take our yas seriously, okay?
shuttle that brought us here. Well, guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Klein now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here.
How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way. You following me? We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactors blew up. That all happened. Whatever Sigma does in the past, history's not gonna change. In fact, it's because of what he did, or didn't do in the past, that we've got this past and present.
God damn.
Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles driving down an endless freeway. Eventually, they hit a junction. The road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest, and the other stretches out to the northeast. So one guy, we'll call him S, pipes up. "Let's go northwest," he says. So they take the northwestern road, but about a mile past the intersection, something horrible happens. A semi driving the other way veers into their lane and plows through the bikers. 90 of them die. The surviving 10 are wounded, but survive. They don't stop, though. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually they'd gone 10,000 miles. Then suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness thrown back in time. He ends up back in his own body just before they reach the junction. He remembers everything. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go northeast. That means all 100 of the bikers survive to reach their destination, happy and healthy. And they all live happily ever after. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers that went northeast. But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident?
Wouldn't it be 9 people? I mean, S's mind went back in time, right?
Right. Okay, 9 people then. What happens to the reality they were living? Does it just disappear when S changes the past?
No.
It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000-mile trip.
9.
Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a gas station they stopped at and had a child. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their adventure. That 10,000-mile journey would be full of stories. Friendships, farewells, romances. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible and unfortunate. But what would rewriting their history mean? The 9 who survived lived full lives. How can it be right to just erase all that? The survivors overcame their own misery and loss and made the best they could of the hand they'd been dealt. Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to? Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy? Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness, even in a world that hates it. Are you saying that's worthless? If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can
Tell him!
I'm just not going to accept that, all right? You get it?
If Sigma changes the past, then you and Quark will never meet.
Is he right?
No. It's not going to happen.
It
We're
will
here
happen.
right now.
Yeah.
This is reality. Even if Sigma
Yeah.
does change the past, we're not just going to disappear or something.
Yeah, but in a different timeline, you never
Then
meet.
that means we get to stay together?
Good.
In this timeline,
Kid.
yeah.
I understand how you feel. Why you want to return to Earth is clear. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting for you.
Right.
Have you already said goodbye to the others?
Bye, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see them again someday, and then came here.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye to?
Well, no point saying anything to Dio.
Besides, he's asleep. You were asleep too.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you.
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline, after all. What about Sigma?
Well, he's not really Mr. Sigma anymore.
Of course. He is Dr. Klein now that his consciousness has returned.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us
Yeah.
all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know?
And Akane?
Never mind her. She's just like him. Not the Akane I knew. She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years. Hell, she might not even be human anymore. But the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here.
I see.
She's not anywhere.
대묘지
In
준비.
the end, Clover and I were just pawns. Pawns to be used and then gotten rid of.
Yeah.
Still, it's not like we're completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past.
Being jumpy is
That part's
suffering.
easy to understand. But
Kinda sucks though.
Yeah.
I mean, Sigma and Phi have it easy. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They'll stop the Radical Six and save the world,
and then they'll have a nice, normal future to look forward to. In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen.
But we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our starting point.
You told us about Tenmyoji's story, right? The one with the motorcycles? It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped right before the intersection. Then whoever grabbed us takes us to wherever the bikers are going, 10,000 miles to the northwest.
Don't get us wrong. We know why we had to be here. Without us, S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to right before the intersection.
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90 dead bikers would be sealed. But
It's still not the best situation for those of us left in the Northwest. We're stuck in the reality where the 90 bikers died.
are we just supposed to go live on Earth? It's a wasteland now. And what about our friends and families? We left a whole world behind 45 years ago.
Even if it is for the greater good,
It just doesn't seem fair, does it?
A little
Yeah.
bit.
it's a little bit much.
I don't know what to tell you, girlies, but you at least are not gonna be in zero-time dilemma.
So we went and talked to the old lady.
She told us that there is one way.
One way we could get back to the past.
Let's say you do go back to the past. Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked, at least.
Yes, you're right.
But this is different.
Different. How so?
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time too.
Oh!
That's ridiculous. It would create a paradox. How could you have two Clovers and two Alices at the same time?
Kyle's
But that
voice
wouldn't
is
happen.
nice.
Akane says there's a way around that.
I like
How on
it.
earth does she plan to do that?
Schrodinger's?
Cat.
Oh, hey, Kyle. Figured you'd come here eventually.
Where's Dr. Klein? Luna said you were with him.
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway. He's in there if you're curious. Oh, right. He told me to turn on this hologram projector thing when you showed up.
Okay.
Want me to start it?
Sure.
Sure.
Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you. However, I imagine there are a great number of things weighing on your mind. I'd love to answer all your questions, but unfortunately, my circumstances make that an impossibility. I hope you can forgive me. Everything I know, Phi should also know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have. Anyone other than Kyle, that is.
Huh.
What does he mean, other than Kyle?
Other
Who
than
knows?
me.
Is there anything you want to ask?
Oh, right, well, I guess I may as well cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or a merman. Or
Are you
a
allowed to mention
Wolfman.
all of these names?
I'm not a Brahmin or Kamen or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you really don't need to worry about anything.
Okay.
Please don't dodge the question. About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind back to the past, correct? Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029. On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody. Although by then you were in cold sleep. You wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind was now inhabiting that body. That pod was your home for 45 years. You slept there, frozen, until the time was right. Then on January 25th, 2074, you were finally thawed out, even though you didn't wake up. Still unconscious, you were carried to the AB room. That was when your consciousness changed bodies again. A version of you from December 25th, 2028 arrived, pushing you out and sending you back to December 25th, 2028. This is when you finally woke up. In 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma. whose older mind was inhabiting his younger body. Together, you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test facility.
Okay.
Fortunately, your plan failed. The Radical Six did escape on New Year's Eve. That failure determined the path you followed. Instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from point E, you headed straight to point D. Point D being April 13th of the following year. That was the day that you made your way to Akane's hideout and asked to be put into one of the treatment pods. Another consciousness enters your body around that time from the future. It is, of course, the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked you in the garden.
Take it slow. Take it slow. You lost 10 minutes ago. You lost me. Okay. Help. TLDR. Chat. TLDR. Help me. Help me. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. They're losing me. I thought I got it, then I don't get it anymore. What the fuck? Help.
This caused the two versions of you to swap places. And you moved 45 years into the future, where you woke up on the garden floor. That put you on the line that comes here. So if we discount the time you spent in cold sleep, for you, only 3.5 months have passed since that happened. That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything?
Yeah.
No, everything you talked about you got right.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation. You could think of me as a kind of X factor. It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it.
And I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
It's kind of like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2 divided by 1 plus v1 times...
Fuck me. Huh? Think I would understand this? Think I'm fucking understand this bullshit? Either way. I don't get it. And I will not get it. And I shall not get it through this explanation. Okay, what I remember. I'm gonna close my eyes and remember. The Phi and the Phi in Zero Time Dilemma. She was the old Phi, the old age Phi. I think I remember her and Sigma was saying that, damn, we are old or something like that. I don't remember. You're very young. No? Old age? Something like that? I think. Old in young bodies, old in young bodies, old mind in young, old consciousness in old in young body, and what do I mean by this? What do I mean by this?
v2 over c squared is the actual equation.
Shut the fuck up. Is she after Zero Time Dilemma? She's the Phi consciousness that is after Zero Time Dilemma? She came here? Oh fuck, this is so complex.
Velocities we encounter in day-to-day life don't come close to being c squared, which is the speed of light squared.
What the fuck?
That means that 1 plus v1 times v2 divided by c squared is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1, it's usually okay to just skip that step and use v1 plus v2. You see what I'm saying? In most situations it works, even if it isn't technically correct. So you knew enough to get the stuff you were talking about right.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problems.
I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my questions.
So was that what you wanted to ask about?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened there? How did Sigma lose his eye and both his arms?
Well.
And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place?
Well.
What could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to space?
I have a
Sorry,
fun. I
but
remember
I can't
now.
tell you that.
Yeah, I remember
What?
how he. I remember now. Fuck, I remember. He wanted to be the fucking hero, so he pushed everyone and went in to get the fucking explosion thing, and that's why. Yeah, and I went up the elevator, and it's okay. I remember. Zero Time Dilemma. I didn't.
Because
Listen, guys, Zero Time Dilemma was my first game in the series, okay? I just forgot. I played it last year. I have the memory of a goldfish. I'm trying my best to remember the details, okay?
it would change history. There is a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation, and Earth isn't red. The future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you're asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand?
I don't.
I don't.
Why would all of that disappear if you told me what I want to know?
You're about to go back to the past, right?
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this?
I just know.
You
It
know
came
my
to me.
past. Sigma's past.
It came to me in a dream. I just know.
I shall give you your answer. You are not Kyle Climb. Your body is Kyle's, but your consciousness is not. Think about it. Do you really believe you are Kyle? Or could you be someone else entirely?
Then, where is the real Kyle's consciousness?
He was thrown out when you entered. Right now, in a manner of speaking,
What the
he
fuck?
has arrived at December 25th, 2028. His consciousness has gone into a body from that time. I doubt you know how much the doctor loves Kyle. He raised him on his own. Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you really think he would go back to the past and leave Kyle behind here?
Yes.
I know what I told the others, that Kyle was Dr. Climb's spare, but that was not his only purpose. Kyle's consciousness is integral to what we are trying to accomplish. This new mission begins on Christmas and ends on New Year's Eve 2028. Its
Happy New
purpose
Year!
will be to infiltrate the test facility and prevent the spread of the virus.
Yeah.
For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary.
And that is why he created him?
Yes.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission.
Correct.
But
There's
who was
one thing
Kyle?
that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2028. Does that mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places?
I suppose you could put it that way, yes.
That's ridiculous. What's going to happen to me?
What the fuck was Kyle in Zero Time Dilemma? I don't remember any Kyle. Was he dropped? Was he the dog? Was he the fucking dog? No, it wasn't dog. Kyle was the snail. Kyle was the snail. They dropped him. What the fuck?
telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space. You are an uncontrolled variable that entered our closed system. As such, the rules of this world do not apply to you.
I have no idea what...
Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are.
What am I?
Surely you must know by now.
Who am I?
You are about to go into the past and save the world. Phi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world.
There's no way I...
Yes, there is. You have to. Don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas?
I don't
and New
actually, because
Year's
it was
Eve
a pile
in
of horseshit when I
2028?
found out. Take
Well,
back
yes, I
what
do.
I know.
Then
Take
you
back
must
what I know.
Reality
Take it
is
back!
shaped by what we believe reality
I
should
wish I
be.
didn't.
If observation can change
Take
the
it
motions of a
back!
particle, then how is it odd to think that human thought can shape reality? Your will can change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you imagine.
Fucking insane.
Remember what I've told you. Only you can change history. Only you can save the world.
Fucking peak. You are so silly. Goddamn video game. Alternative end. Again, all the trophies. I found it. Got a glimpse of another time. Oh, I did got all the achievement, huh? What a time to be alive. So I did it. And I got the Kana's ending. I got everything, huh? And young Kana's ending. Okay. Let's have a talk, you and I. But first of all, let me uninstall this game that ate 3 months of my life finishing it. Holy fucking shit, maybe even more, 4 months of my life finishing the whole series. Also, let me delete every possible screenshot I have accumulated. Oh my fucking god. All my 27 screenshots I have. Also, let me delete the yeah counter. Holy shit, I just have so many feelings on this situation. We need to have a talk, chat. Kampaniki, we need to have a talk. You and I are gonna have a, you're gonna answer my questions. Akane, I know you are here. I know you have the answers. Akane, Kani, answer the fucking morphogenetic field messages that I'm sending to you, Kani, answer my questions. You will answer my questions, Kani. Fuck. Where are you, Kani? I need you. Hold on, I gotta fix something on me. I gotta erase the... Take away this emoji. Not emoji, what do you call this? Asset. Hi. The tail has been taken down. It is serious business. And tail was not on me all this time. I feel ashamed. Okay. We need to have a discussion, Kampaniki. This is serious business. This is serious morphogenetic business. And you shall make me understand, okay? You shall make me understand. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I ate so fast during the entirety of this then my tummy is just a whole mess of grumbles that you could possibly hear. Thanks, Tenma, you really did it. You always do, after all. I can't tell you if this is the last time we'll meet, but the future is yours. Let's keep doing our best. So for now, goodbye. I would like to say we had our ups and downs, Akane Kurashiki role player. And I know I might have timed you out at some point in life, and I had hell and back to go to untime you out because I had no idea how to untime out people on YouTube. But I must say, thank you for sticking around after that as well during my entire playthrough of all the 3 series, all the 3 games. Holy shit. Oh. I hate and love you. Holy fuck. I can't believe the moment I called her a witch, she was in fact a witch. Oh. Thank you. On finishing Zero Escape, now you get to play AI series. AI Somnium Files is a completely different story and is not related to Nonary game series, right? It's a completely different story, right? Are they related? They're not related, no? I'm not sure. AI Somnium. Completely unrelated. That one will play maybe... I don't know, ask me again in 6 months. I need a break from puzzles. I'm gonna hit my head on the nearby fucking wall. If I see any more puzzles, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna fucking make it. I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna send you all the fucking morphogenetic field energy that I have, and I'm gonna shift myself to a timeline where I'm fucking dead and lost in a ditch. I just do not fucking do this anymore. I want freedom. I can't do puzzles anymore. I fucking hated myself the most during these fucking puzzles. Oh, but it was an experience. Now play AI Somnium File. Ask me again in 6 months. 6 months. Give me time for my brain to get some oxygen. What a fucking game. What a fucking game. I have some questions though. What does red cone mean? What happened to Kyle? I don't understand red cone. What does red cone mean? Yeah, you guys are over there actually. I should move here, chat, so it looks like I'm looking at you. And then move this one here. Okay, now I'm looking at you. Read it right. Deleted from lore. That's kind of stupid. He is an integral part of our mission. He is very important. Hey, Lumao, Zero Time Dilemma be like, Kyle, who the fuck invited you? Huh, that's kind of stupid. What the fuck? The writer forgot about Kyle? There's no way. Did they? Rewriting and reinterpretation of already established plot. That's kind of messed the fuck up if I'm honest with you. That's so weird. They did that. That's why it's Zero Time Dilemma is considered uncooked. I mean, to be fair, they had that one section at the end when you finish the game. They had such an interesting thing at the end. They had a bunch of little journals, stories. And they were so fucking interesting to read through. But unfortunately, I feel like they would have been 10 times cooler to be in the game. But you could see the cut content, which were the little journal entries at the end of the game. That unfortunately, they didn't have enough funds for that. It was pretty much a miracle to have Zero Time Dilemma launched anyway. As rushed as it was. I mean, you got it. Even if it wasn't finished. Oh. I'll take it. I still enjoyed it. What a weird experience. Yeah, Zero Time Dilemma was one of the... Fuck! My bracelet. What is it? Oh, god damn it, you're under the table. 1 second. No, fuck. I'm good. Oh, fuck. I shifted 1 second. I'm in an alternate universe where I didn't hit my head on the table. Onto the table. Okay. It falls a lot because it has this thing. I don't know if you can hear it, that you can open and break it. And I just, I broke it, so I just play with it a lot because I broke the bracelet. It's a metal bracelet. And it's my little, I broke my stress ball. I just squeezed it so hard it popped in my hand like a few hours ago. I don't know how could that happen. That was not supposed to happen. It's a stress ball for a fucking reason, but I popped it. And now I'm just playing with a bracelet to keep myself focused. Or something. I gotta keep myself focused by doing something. Oh, I gotta buy a new stress ball, I guess. How many things did you break? Not many. That was my first stress ball. Oh, next question. Okay, let's say Kyle. Who the fuck's Kyle? Doesn't matter. Let's say Kyle is player. Let's just put a little tinfoil hat and say Kyle is player in Zero Time Dilemma. We are Kyle. You know what? Change your plans. We are Kyle. I guess. So, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So, Diana from Zero Time Dilemma. Hold on, I'm purely confused though. Diana and Luna are the same, not the same person, but Luna. So we know Luna in this timeline. I'll say what I think, and you're gonna tell me if I'm right, or you can tell me, Tenma, you're fucking dumb as shit. Or you can just say, Tenma, you're right, but you're still fucking dumb as shit. I'll take both. So Luna in Virtue's Last Reward is a robot. We know that much. But Diana, which is kind of a copy, like identical, maybe not identical, she has a different hairstyle in Zero Time Dilemma. And wait, this young little woman fucked the 60-year-old, the 70-year-old man in the green pod. Hold on a second. And she had 2 kids. Oh, good on you. I mean, Sasuga Oji-san. Good on you, Oji-san. I guess I'm proud of you. Good on you. You know, I don't feel cucked anymore. That wasn't my Sigma. That was somebody else. That's not my Sigma. I wasn't cucked. That wasn't my Sigma. You know what? Let them be whatever. So Sigma and Diana fucked in the green pod. And afterwards he had a shift in the timeline after the end of the game where he went... No. When did the shift happen? When he went back and saw Diana was not with him and he made Luna. He made a golem based on Diana because he loved her so much. When the fuck would... When exactly was it? After the games? When did he shift it? Huh? Nah, the 70-year-old, it was literally a teenage... He was doing his PhD. He was like a 20-something adult young man that didn't know he was in a 70-year-old body. It's a completely different thing. That's why he was flirty as fuck. Because he was... It was after Zero Time Dilemma. Okay, then he shifted back in time to build everything. Diana died after she went on the moon. So Sigma made Luna after Chaos for Mother. She died. I mean, he didn't. I mean, he had Luna. I'll be honest, definitely used Luna for indulgences. I hardly believe he made a replica of his fucking wife. Just to sit there and look pretty, but whatever. Understandable, I guess. The story, it makes sense. It started to make sense after some time. I do wish to say, Zero Time Dilemma did have an ending of are you motivated for you to take the lead and cure the world of Radical 6, which is awesome. Everyone got motivated enough because of a fucking snail to change the timeline, which is cool. But it felt unfinished on an unfinished ending, no? So Radical 6 has still not been cured. There's not an ending where there's no Radical 6 yet. Yeah, so the whole series of Nonary games has been cliffhanged. It's cliffhanged and we do not know. The life is quite unfair, what the fuck? That's so sad, and they don't want to pick it up and continue? I mean, there was an ending without Radical 6-ish. But, it's the one where he loses... When Radical 6 is out, it's the one where he loses his arms. Yeah, I know that one. It was a quite experience, nice game. I'm glad that I finished this series and I gave it my best to keep on going. I was considering a lot of times to give up on it. I was thinking like, nah, I'll move it to Twitch. Nah, I'll continue on YouTube. It's okay. Nah, I'll stop. Nah, I'll continue. It's fine. And then I just was like, fuck it, we ball. I'll finish this. I liked it. Quite a beautiful story. I still will say, Zero Time Dilemma, my favorite. Sorry guys, it's just, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is, personal favorite of mine. Because it's silly, it's stupid, and I liked it no matter how much I hated some of it. I loved it the most. 999 is my least favorite. I don't know, it's just my least favorite per se. But this game goes in the middle. Virtual Last Reward is middle. I liked it. I quite liked it a lot. Good writing. Good writing. Sure, I was stressed with the puzzles, but at least the end game puzzle doesn't fucking changes the Sudoku into a fucking type in password with a 9 to upset the shit out of me and ruin my fucking experience. But yeah, no, yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Thank you so much for the sticker. That's very sweet. Thank you kindly, Marco. Well, I guess this is really it, huh? I'm gonna suffer and pray that maybe one day they will pick back up the series and we'll have something released. Maybe we have not been forgotten. Who knows? It's okay. Maybe I'm just gonna sit with the rest of the fandom being like, damn. The life is truly unfair, huh? Well, I'll end. It's been a very nice short stream that you guys managed to drop by and watch me play. Yeah, very short stream today. What was it, like 14 hours? That was nice of you guys to drop by my short stream. I don't know if I'll stream my usual time. Wait! The new and the Lilies game came out, didn't it? Wait. Did it came out? Did it just came out? Store page. What is it? And the Magnolia came out, guys. Oh, fuck. Guys. And the... Oh, never mind, I'm not taking a day break. Oh, Magnolia came out, guys. Oh, yeah, Magnolia came out, guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys, maybe on Twitch. Maybe I'll play it on Twitch, who knows. Yeah. You guys should play Ender Lilies. My cover of Bulbe is inspired because after Ender Lilies you'll hear the music in it. Thanks for coming. 今日の配信で終わりました。お疲れ様でした。そして、お月つ、お月す。ぷっぷ、ぷっぷ、ぷっぷ、ぷっぷぷ。